Hello and welcome to my channel, Investing for Noobs. The name suggests for newbies, never done this before, don't have formal training, just having a go and see. And if you don't try, you'll never know. So for me, it's this is the start of a new journey, and especially now where most people are stuck at home, we're all encouraged to learn something new. So this is my something new. Right. So buying shares, first of all, I chose trading 212 because the platform is very easy to maneuver. Buying shares, you type the names in or their ticker symbols, you type them in, you look at the cost of each share. If it's affordable, you can buy as little as zero point 0.1 of a share, or if you have enough money, depending on the cost of the share, because some can be very cheap, a couple of pence, while others could cost you in the thousands, like for example Amazon, which is very, very expensive. So yeah, you can go in according to what you can afford. Now because it's at the start as well, I think, well, I'll go in as looking at household names of companies such as the supermarkets. You've got Sainsbury's and Tesco's. Gas companies such as BP, banks such as HSBC, Lloyd's, and Barclays. Their stocks are not that they're not expensive, so you can go in and buy them, but we have to also be sensible that not because it's cheap it's good. Okay. Other gas companies I tried includes Shell, which I've mistakenly bought Shell A when I should have bought Shell B or something like that. And the difference in them is the cost that I think that you'd have to pay on dividends. So I think it's like 15% you would be charged on buying stocks, or Shell A. I'll get there eventually. But it is a steep learning curve, but it's one that I'm watching lots of videos to learn about. It's one that I'm actually enjoying, and I'm not a day trader. I'm hoping to go in and buy stocks for the long term. However, because of the volatility of the market at the moment, you'll find that today, well, one day the stocks could, shoot up or increase in value, and you get excited because you're making money. And either by the end of that day or the following day, it drops all the way back down below where you started off. And so as a new investor, for any investor, you have to be emotionally strong to not say, oh, I'm losing money, I better sell now. Yes, the stocks might lose value a bit, but you would, hold firm still and wait, because the price or value of stocks will go up and down constantly. And especially in this volatile period, no one knows what's going to happen. So we're just holding still and waiting to see what will happen. I don't think we'll have a crash, or I hope we don't. Okay. But if we, so for me as well, is I'll try to buy more, buy another one, or a fraction of a share, but, keep adding a little bit. So I'm going to show you what my portfolio looks like. And if you've got any questions, any suggestions, I'm here for it. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. It could be me riding off in the sunset because I'm so successful, or it could be a car crash. Either way, I'm giving it a go. I'm not going to put more than I can afford to lose, but we'll see. Let's take this journey together. Okay, so as promised, I said that I'll show you what my investment looks like, or my portfolio. At the moment, it's Sunday evening, and it appears if a market somewhere is open. I'm not sure where. And as a result, I can see the numbers are moving slowly, but something is happening somewhere. So I've invested in car companies such as Aston Martin and Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce, their shares are more expensive than Aston Martin, but equally they're not doing well. I've invested in pharmaceutical companies such as BioCryst Pharmaceuticals. They're doing relatively well. See where the dotted lines are? That's where I entered the market at about $3.86, and it's now $4.64. So I'm quietly hopeful that I'll make some really good gains there. I've also invested in oil companies such as BP, British Petroleum. I think it's one of my biggest investments, but the returns are pretty small. Also, I've got here Royal Dutch Shell. I mistakenly bought the Royal Dutch Shell A. I think that's the one where I'd have to pay 15% tax on any dividends on my stocks, while the Royal Dutch B, which is the UK one, this one I wouldn't, whatever dividends I'm paid, all of it would come to me instead of a percentage going to the government. So, but anyway, since I already bought it, I just carried on holding on to it because it's in red at the moment. There's no point selling it. So I have to hold on to it until it gets into the green at least. I've bought social media, these tech companies. So you've got Snapchat. I've got 1.2 shares in there, and it's moving a bit. So I guess some trading is happening somewhere. But it's doing all right, as in I'm not losing any money. I'm with Twitter as well. I've got just one share, and I'm in the green. So that's brilliant. You have the cannabis companies. This one is Village Farms. It was doing well. I'd say back in early April for me or something, somewhere there. But it fluctuates a lot. And so for now, I'm just going to ignore it, leave it there until, the market settles down. Virgin Money was doing really well. And I sold them and then bought some back. Even though I bought them a bit cheaper, they're not doing so well at the moment. But of course, we'll give them time. Walt Disney, they put out their profits or their earnings last week, and it wasn't great. But Walt Disney is one of those household companies that you'd expect to do really well. So even though they're all struggling, everyone I think is struggling at the moment, and especially those companies where they expect to make their money, the customers have to come out to see them or go to a sports arena or go to the movie theater, and none of that can happen at the moment. So Walt Disney is struggling, but I am confident that they will improve. So I will still continue to buy and hold their stocks. The banks are not doing so well. HSBC, I guess I bought it a little bit too expensive, but I'm not losing too much, and I will keep buying their stocks. I've got, I think I've got Barclays somewhere here. And yep, Barclays there. And then I bought into supermarkets such as Tesco. Tesco did well some days, and other days they fall off the cliff again. So for now they're okay. I'm in the green, even though it's not much. But as a newbie investor, I'm happy to see the green than the red. So even if the gains are pretty small. So that I think sums up. No, I've bought into house builders. So I've got Red Row here. They build houses for the higher end of the market. And So their houses, for example, the last time I looked, one of their 4-bedroom houses is close to £500,000, depending on, well, not in the London area, but outside, in the Midlands. Then you have another one called Taylor Wimpey. They build for the middle to lower end of the market, and so you can see also the difference in their share prices. So, I'm giving them a go, hoping that, as consumer confidence return, that their share prices will also increase. And who could leave out McDonald's? They're not doing really well at the moment. I'm in the, but why does, well, I should be in the green. I'm not sure why it's saying I'm in the red, even though I'm above where the share price is above where I bought it. So, with that said, I will see what happens tomorrow when the market reopens. But I'm confident that I'll be making some money at some point in the future. But for now, well, £2.98 in the green. Not much, but it means I'm not losing. So there is hope. Thank you for watching my channel on Investing for Noobs. Please like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment below just to let me know what you think of my portfolio. And do you have any suggestions? I'd like to hear them all. But thank you. Until next time. Bye-bye.